Hello and welcome to Top Hat Chat live with me, Street and Orb. Today on the channel we are going to be discussing something that's happened in the news this week regarding Nintendo fanboys being very, very angry at PlayStation. Well, not them directly, but a PlayStation game.
Yeah, we've seen quite the eruption of peed off fanboys over this certain new game that's come out, so we thought we'd have a look at it together and talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually really ridiculous how similar these two games look. Basically, what's happened is that there was a new game previewed, and it looks like a direct clone of Breath of the Wild. I mean, it is damn near perfect.
Yeah, it's almost spot on. I mean,
Yeah.
I when I watched through it earlier, the sort of gameplay reveal, it was actually quite staggering how close the environments matched Breath of the Wild. And I've not played Breath of the Wild, but even I saw it and went, God damn, that's Breath of the Wild. What are they doing?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So I don't know whether to just start cracking on and play some of this.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so let me quickly grab the controller so I can see what I'm doing. Right, if you get ready to press play, I'll just jump everything up.
We are live.
Yeah, we are live. Right, okay, so just a second, and right, okay. So we're not going to play the sound because it's pretty pointless to play the sound. Hopefully,
Muho-yo.
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 Genshin Impact is the game. This bit. Oh, do you want to turn it down a little bit just so it's not interfering with the mic? Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, this bit just looks like any other Japanese game that's been out on the Switch in the past couple of years.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you know, it's your standard female-led protagonist from a Japanese game of this era.
Yeah.
You know, but this bit, when I saw this bit, I was like, have they literally just, like, they'd almost look like mock goblins and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, have they literally just taken the art assets straight out? Because that grass is spot on.
The
flame
fire,
effects are spot on. A lot of the stonework is extremely similar. This whole circle technique, that thing, looks like a Twilight Princess, I thought a bit.
Yeah.
It's quite mad, actually.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the scenery, it's that kind of semi-cel shaded style graphics, which it just looks so similar. Yeah, what's the name of the game and and what console? This is Genshin Impact or Genshin Impact for the PS4. I mean, just look at it.
I mean, this bit kind of looks a bit Ni no Kuni, in my opinion.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Like, certainly Ni no Kuni 2 looks a little like that.
Yeah, but it definitely looks a lot like the shrines as well, like in the inside of the
That's what
shrines.
I thought when I saw it. It did look like the inside of the shrines. Like I said, I've not played Breath of the Wild, but even me, I looked at this game and thought, this looks exactly the same.
Yeah, that looks like one of the power-ups that you get at one point.
But maybe I might be a little bit controversial here. It looks a bit better.
I think it probably does, but it came out considerably later, and it is coming out
No,
on
as
PS4.
a game, it looks like a better game.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Like,
there's
multiple
cleavage
characters,
in this one. I mean,
there's
look.
cleavage, multiple characters, cool soundtrack. I mean, I'm stretching. It's hard to say. Like, Zelda is obviously awesome, but I like the idea of multiple characters. I kind of like the more RPG effect that they've gone for here.
Yeah.
Apparently, I've not seen it, but apparently, like, the cooking mechanics are extremely similar as well.
It's got to be, it's like almost identical. Andy was just, I hope it comes out on PC. We'll get to that later. Liza says, aren't all these games copying Dynasty Warriors though? Hard to tell. It's everything. I mean, look, bow and arrow use.
Yeah, bit of Monster Hunter there.
But again, it's just.
Art of Kuno, you're not raging about that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. Can't do that.
No. It's added to it. I'm not, but it's just the looks of it are identical.
It does. The UI is very similar as well.
Yeah.
The UI is quite similar.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I can get why people might be getting a little bit peed off, but this is more of a thing for Nintendo to be peed off about, not fans.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, this starts to look a bit different.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't look like Zelda.
No. And the start really does, but then it's kind of like, when it gets to this part, it's like, well, how annoyed can you really be at this? Because this looks completely different.
This is a bit almost Shadow of the Colossus style.
Yeah. So it's definitely not identical.
No. And again, this is a problem that developers need to be hashing out between each other, not for you to sort of get on your high horse about and go, I'm going to smash my PlayStation 4 in rage. The fact that they copied Zelda so badly that I'm never going to play my PlayStation. It's like, this isn't a Sony produced game.
No, it's
well,
not.
they might have produced it, but they didn't develop it.
Just having a look at this. I mean, this doesn't look exactly like Breath of the Wild. And it starts to look different here.
Yeah.
Do you not think?
Yeah, this looks completely different.
Yeah, I mean, Sebastian V says, I said it reminded me of Eco.
Yeah, it does look a bit like that.
Yeah. So, I'll get rid of that. I don't know whether you want to quickly pause that and get rid of it while I display that. I mean, now everybody's seen it, you can let us know and we'll start reading out some of the comments from this. But I mean, it looks like a solid game, and for somebody that, like yourself, that doesn't own a Switch, that thought Breath of the Wild looked quite nice.
It does. It does.
This would be a game for you.
Only that opening bit, though, looked like Breath of the Wild. The longer that it goes on, the more I think it kind of establishes the fact that it is trying to do a lot more than just, part and parcel copy what Breath of the Wild offered.
Yeah, I mean, there were people, like, giving this game the single-fingered salute. And somebody apparently smashed up their PlayStation 4 in protest of this game. I mean, seriously.
Well, seriously? You see, I thought what Lion's Secret in the chat of this live stream just said, really, is that was my initial reaction when I first watched it. I was like, why has a guy taken a PS4 in his backpack to this convention? Right? And then it dawns, cool shenanigans. I think it's marketing. I think it's a ploy. Yeah. I think that bit is a marketing ploy, maybe. Or he's just an absolute nutter.
He also had an Xbox and a Switch in his pocket in case somebody else did something similar.
Yeah, that's what. Unless he was absolutely mad.
Yeah. Publicity stunt conspiracy theory is actually interesting.
That's what I think it is, man.
Because would we be looking at this game at all if this hadn't have happened? No, I don't think we would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. What I like that's interesting about this is a Chinese game. Like, a few people in chat seem to not know that it was Chinese. It looked like Japanese.
Yeah, it did.
The art style looks very Japanese, but if you listen to the voice acting, as Seb says in chat, it's Mandarin. You can tell the complete difference.
Yeah.
And to me, this is one of the biggest games I've ever seen. Maybe, like, it's got the most potential of games that have come from China. I mean, are Dynasty Warriors developed by Chinese companies? I don't think they are.
I'm not sure.
I don't think they are. I mean, I'm willing to be proven wrong. But
somebody in chat knows now, I'm sure.
I couldn't name too many big Chinese developed games other than Hong Kong 95.
I think there was a couple of PUBG mobile clones.
Right. So this is a good thing. This is branching out, and it's set up for the easy joke of, well, it's Chinese, so that's why it's a knockoff of this other thing then, because they really don't care about copyright infringement.
Yeah,
but again, if this is in my memory, the first Chinese game I've really, really heard about to this degree, and it looks alright. I think it's quite interesting.
Yeah, I mean, the start of it does look like a rip-off of Breath of the Wild, but it looks like, the art style on Breath of the Wild is really quite nice.
Yeah, it's got that Nintendo sort of cartoony vibe about it.
But if they've taken the look and some of the game mechanics from that, and then added in some Ni no Kuni assets, and then, and added some bits from other games and got it all over. If it takes the best things from some of the best games, it's going to be good.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just going to be a better version. Hopefully it'll force some of the other developers to kind of raise their game a bit and do something a bit different.
I don't know if it's going to sell that many copies, if I'm being completely honest. It's got a lot of competition to go against, this is a good publicity thing. It's probably now going to sell more copies than it ever would have.
Oh yeah.
Purely out of
Yeah.
like notoriety, kind of like the equivalent of in recent news of that YouTuber that accidentally uploaded video footage of her abusing her dog.
Yeah.
And from what I've seen about that is she obviously gave some absolute bullshit response. And everyone like discredited it and thinks she's horrible. And a friend of ours actually got banned from Twitter for 24 hours.
That was right. Yeah, Ryan got banned
about what he said about that. But I actually watched her numbers jump from 10,500 to 15,000 in followers.
People like dog abuse, apparently.
Well, this is what I mean. It's like the old adage goes: "There's no such thing as bad publicity." There's not. You can literally be on footage beating an animal, and people 3,500 more people than already followed you were like, "I'm going to give her a follow.
Yeah.
I want to see where this is going. What else is she going to be offering me? It's animal abuse one day. What's going to come next? I want to get on board, and that's what I think you might get with this Genshin Impact.
That's an interesting thought. No publicity. All publicity is good publicity. Top Hat Gaming Man knows this oh so well. He's not been shy of his fair share of controversies. I'm getting my words mixed. But yeah, it's... and he's doing all right.
Yeah, this is it.
In fact, today, this morning, last night, he hit 40,000 subscribers. Yeah. I know. I immediately unsubscribed to try and drop him back under that point again, but it didn't work.
No, boo.
I know.
We need to launch conceited effort.
I need to try and remember all of my other passwords of all my fake accounts, my 6,000 fake accounts that I used to subscribe to him.
That we used to bump his scores up.
Yeah, we'll have to do that.
For sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it's an interesting thing. It's an okay... it looks like a really decent game. I'd consider playing it.
Look, you've had games like this that have come out forever. Like, maybe not as blatant direct rip.
Titanic?
Yeah, you had that. You had...
I think that was Japanese. No, Taiwan.
The absolute slew of Mario Kart clones that you got in the mid-90s on PlayStation and things like that, like Road Rash and other things like that. They're literally the same game, just reskinned.
Yeah.
You've always had this, and you're never not going to, because if it's popular, people are going to do it. I mean, how many bloody, like, zombie survival DayZ games are there out there, and how many carbon copies of Arma 3 is there now, or PUBG, or all these other games? Like, there are so many carbon copies of them.
Yeah.
This is part and parcel of the games industry. Yeah. This is what happens.
And it's so easy just to kind of rip all of the raw material out of a game now.
Well, yeah, because everyone's up on it now. Yeah. Everyone knows what they're doing. So.
I could do it given a couple of days.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's it. It's that easy now. Yeah. So it's
places that aren't so worried about copyright are just going to go, I'll just take this. Oh, I'll just borrow that. That's fine.
Yeah.
No one will notice.
Well, no.
No one will buy it.
Well, no, this is the other thing. No one is probably going to buy this.
I'd like to see the sales figures once it's released.
That will be interesting. Again, it'll be. I want to see how any publicity is good publicity theory sort of pans out for this.
Yeah.
I don't think it's even received necessarily the worst publicity going.
No.
Because it's just one angry, weird dude smashing his own property.
Yeah. And a bunch of people putting their middle finger up at a screen.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird. Yeah. I don't understand why people are that so personally invested into something that has nothing to do with them.
Well, that's kind of going back to videos that we've made before on this channel about Nintendo fanboys and how kind of diehard they are, and that's the nicest way I can possibly put that. And how kind of infuriated they get about anybody coming anywhere close to their beloved Nintendo products. They're crazy.
They are, and people get super on board with the brand. Yeah. Like, that brand identity is a massive, massive deal for some people. I mean, and that extends to everything. There's a basketball player, I can't remember which basketball player it is, I think he might play for the Cavs, who has the Supreme clothing brand tattooed on his calf.
Yeah.
And it's one of the worst looking tattoos you ever get. And the more you think about it, the more you think that dude must just be a bit retarded, because you're just like, hold on, he's actually just got a brand that's a proper niche. Well, it's not even niche. It's super like popular, but brand that's very of its time. It's definitely going to fall and bust eventually, like any day soon, because they're going to make too much of it, and then it's very interesting if you read into it. But yeah, then he's got it on his like on his calf, and it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Like, why are you so devoted to a brand like that? It's a bit different to like CM Punk, who had the Pepsi brand tattooed on him, and he had that because everyone was getting, in response to everyone getting Budweiser tattoos when he was at college. Obviously, he was straight edge, so he got Pepsi as like see, I can fucking do that. I can do that.
Yeah.
And he was like, so I got that. But that weird sort of brand loyalty really does push people. Like, I know people that will genuinely never touch a PlayStation. That will genuinely never touch an Xbox or a Switch because they just play their console.
See, I think that's awful.
Well, yeah, you're pigeonholing yourself. It's very weird.
And I say that from a man that has 1 Xbox One, 2 PlayStation 4s, and 3 Nintendo Switches.
Yeah, well, yeah, you are weird. You're keeping all of the games companies in money.
Yeah. I'm the anomaly, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess you are.
Yeah.
I mean, I own Xbox and PlayStation for this generation.
You'll get a Switch soon.
If we'll see.
Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon. Yeah, that'll probably be the one that gets me over.
Yeah, but anyway, what are we doing now?
Well, we are about to jump over to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Top Hat Chat, where we will be playing, funnily enough, the classic Pokemon Leaf Green for the Game Boy Advance. First Pokemon game we've ever done on the Top Hat Chat brand.
Yeah, and we've got an interesting story to tell about how we came about playing it.
Yes. Yeah, it's for the frills and spills. You're going to love it.
Yeah, seeing me with a very stressed look on my face is always fun.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll tell the story anyway. Yeah, don't forget also, you can find us on Instagram, just search for Top Hat Chat, as well as Twitter. You can see our Twitter handles along the bottom of the screen, just there. We're also on Patreon if you so fancy, but please don't feel obliged. Is that all of us?
Yeah, that's all of us. Yes, Instagram, Twitters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not on the Facebook, so... Yeah.
So,
Facebook.
If you're watching this retrospectively, then go over to our Twitch channel and give us a follow. Make sure notifications are turned on. And, yeah.
Oh, also, you should leave a comment below this video letting us what you think about Genshin Impact, or what are your favourite really obvious gaming rip-offs.
Yeah, actually, that's a really
that
good
would
topic.
be a nice one. We might explore that topic in more detail later on today, I reckon.
Yeah, so big thumbs up for this video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It keeps us going. Yeah, so appreciate all of that. And we'll see you guys now over on Twitch. Until next time. See you later.